How's it going, everyone? My name is Azarus. Welcome back to some more Incredibox. Today we're going to be covering a brand new mod, and this is called Dune. Coming straight off the press from Bon, informing me at the perfect moment. So give me plenty of time to actually record this. Now, although Halloween's coming up, I don't really think there's going to be a Halloween mod. It looks more like a space kind of mod. We're going to be doing some galactic trick-or-treating. Curious to see what kind of candy we're going to get. But before we begin, let's go over this week's fan art. First one coming in from Cake is Cool. Cake is so cool. We're getting a recreation of the thumbnail for the Subliminal mod? You're telling me I just remembered that name? Shocking. Yeah, this was the one that was based off of the Backrooms. So that was a really cool mod, and I think it had a lot of lore to it as well, so pretty cool altogether. Getting a little hazmat dude in the back and the crazy ass monster, I don't even know what that is. And we have something appearing in the background. What is that? It's looking kind of ominous back there. But really cool artwork. I like the style. It's like a painting almost. And I think you nailed it with that background, with the little creature in the back. That's actually really cool. And like the hallway going down, that's really awesome. Alright, next we got one coming in from Seawiz. We got Bread. He's looking swazzy. Sticking out his tongue, made of bread, of course. I love how he has glasses on, but there's no eyeballs. Got the gleam on the glasses too. Majestic, as always. This is actually insane, though. I really like the shading on it. I think it definitely gives a slice of bread some depth, and it represents my love for bread. We have one coming in from Explain, I don't know. Getting a pretty dope sketch here. I look like a corrupted monster, but the bread is also asking me to join him, so I don't know if I'm about to attack him or if I'm joining him. It's sure looking like the bread is the one on the offensive here. He's trying to take me in. Got something all around me. I can only imagine it's the fabled ferrofluid. Really getting a lot of bread in these fan arts recently, huh? What a great sketch, honestly. And even coming in more with some more. We got one coming in from Yukio. What's up with all the bread today? You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry. I guess we can use your other name, Starlight 2023-2288. I like Yukio better. That's cool. I love how the bread has the Roblox face. Oh my lord. But the sketch is dope. Oh my god, I just realized the background is also that stupid Roblox face, bro. I'm like, what the hell's going on in the background? And then it hit me. But sweet looking art. Really cool. I'm just chilling. So clearly this was when I covered the Subliminal mod. Look at the thumbnail in the background. Yeah, look at the recreation. That's actually pretty insane. That looks like a polo. I wonder if you created it in like Scratch or something. The red balloon, fire, the eyeballs are actually crazy. And the spot on details, that's actually pretty damn cool. What would the polo sound like? But awesome like polo creation though. That's pretty sick, man. But that's gonna wrap it up for this week's fan art. Thank you so much for sharing your artwork. It makes me yearn for more. But let's hop right into some Dune. Well, there is a book series called Dune. Is there a movie? There probably is. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure it has to do somewhat with space, but I never read it. So, what do I know? Mod is created. Composer Pichu Zapper. Wait. We're missing some. Director BonBonnet. There we go. Composers Pichu Zapper, Lex Lim. Hell yeah. Designers BonBonnet. Animators Pichu. Oh, damn. So it was like a small, pretty small team. Oh, and there's a bonus. And there's a bonus. Bonus animators, Cinetel, Faz, and Gontail. Hell yeah, man. Absolute fire. Alright, we're gonna hop right into this. Clearly we have a bonus. It is a rocket ship. We're going to space today. Background is about what I expected. It looks like sand. So let's hop right into it. Let's go over the first beat. Let's make these polos a little more uniform. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Alright, let's move on to the first beat. Let's hear how it sounds. Actually was not expecting something to happen in the second loop there, but it did. Nothing too crazy. Hey, we got the first kicks. Very nice bassy kind of kick, which I always do love. I always point that out. As for the polo creation, he's looking pretty snazzy. Damn, I kind of like the fit. Anyway, let's move on to beat 2. I'm guessing the claps. Getting thrown into the second beat here. We got some beatboxing. Straight up. Kind of crazy second beat. Really love when they throw in a beatboxing polo. Oh, he's hooded up. He's got a hood on. Alright, let's move on to the third beat here. We got the backwards hat. Now we're getting the claps. Okay. Great nonetheless. Nothing too crazy going on there. But visually, again, dude's looking pretty cool. He has a tattoo on his arm, which is pretty sick. But moving on to beat 4, we got the visor. Getting some hi-hats in here. Those sound pretty nice. I'm also realizing that these loops are pretty long, dude. But it is kind of sounding like I'm gonna vibe with these beats, though. Kind of like the flow that they're going for. And all of them seem to stop at the end, which may lead to like a build-up. And they all have like red marks on their face. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I didn't realize that. Okay, anyway. Final beat. You got me there. I was like, is this dude gonna say anything? But then dropping a crazy ass beat solo at the end there. All of them seem to stop at the end of the loop, but that one might filled up. And I like the marks on each of their faces. But we're gonna move on to the bass, or what I think is the bass. We're gonna move on to the effects. Wow, not what I was expecting, but pretty valid. I don't know what was happening to his pupils there. I think that guy was zoinked. And similar to the beats, this dude had a green mark on his face. I like how they're consistent with it. But however, the whistling, that's pretty nice. Moving on to the glasses here, effect 2. That one kind of gives me some Jeevan vibes. I don't know what it was about it. I think it was the sounds mainly. That was a really good. I was going to say mod, but that's a official version. But sliding over to the third effect here, let's see what we get. Who is singing that? Damn, I got a deep ass voice. That's the bass. We got the bass. We're getting the bass in the third effect here, switching it up clearly. Definitely one hell of a bass. I like that. And additionally, the little green marks are like bags under his eyes. Well, moving on, fourth effect here, we got the goggles. Okay, these guys got some interesting outfits on. They're all different. I don't know. That guy sounds interesting. I don't even have words for it, but sounds kind of electric. And last but not least, we have the last effect here. Hold on, it's reminding me of something. What came to me was Travis. That one Polos sounded like someone. I was like, wait, that sounds familiar. But is that like a build-up? Alright, effects overall, pretty solid. Let's be honest here. That bass though. That was a good ass bass. We're gonna move on to the melodies. These Polos selections are looking pretty futuristic. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We're going into the future. That's what we're doing. I was on the money with that one. Yeah, that dude's a straight robot. And he sounds pretty damn good. The dude looked like a disco too, or like a disco ball. But next up, Melody 2. Let's pop it open. Wow, I like that. I like that a lot. That sounds really good. That was a beautiful melody. Dude, the looks of that dude. But man's got some beautiful vocals. But the main thing, I like how it cuts up like that. I feel like it's gonna go good with a beat. Okay, we're gonna move on to the oh, is this gonna be some string instrument? Sticking with the robotic feel, that one looks a little messed up. I need some maintenance. On the money, string instrument, getting some plucks. But what a weird looking robot. But let's take a look at Melody 4. we're getting some synth. I like when the melody was going and then dips down to like a different note. The synth always gives like a very futuristic kind of vibe. Like the Polo recreation there too. Also, what was that? Beats me, dude. I don't know what his head is. Maybe some kind of radar. All right, last up we got the last melody here, the up arrow. That's really nice. That almost sounds like a piano, but it sounds very cut up. It's very interesting, but that sounds really nice. I like that polo too. I don't know what it's pointing up to. Maybe we're going up into space with this one, right? Remember? Galactic trick-or-treating? Anyway, we got the voices here. Are we gonna get lyrics? I feel like we definitely are.
I can't decide what to say. Can't decide what to choose from all these lies that have been told to you.
My man cannot decide what to say. Throwing us with some lyrics in the beginning. Pretty nice. And again, got some pink kind of marking on his face too. He looks like a knight. And now, it's time for voice 2. Let's hear it. It's sounding like a very echoey kind of singing. That might sound really good. However, I feel like we need another choir in here. I feel like we're going to get one too. I feel like this one might be some lyrics. That one's a choir. And we got the headphones. That kind of looks like the headphones I have on.
You didn't see it coming. Oh, you don't wanna know. Didn't see it at all.
What didn't he see coming? I'm scared now. I don't know what's happening. Right on the money, we got some more lyrics, dude. Hell yeah, man. These are all sounding really good. I like the voices. I like the lyrics, even though I don't know what we didn't see coming. Let's move on to the... Are those glasses? I hope they are, because those look pretty dope.
This is not a game.
In every way possible, you just blew my socks off. They're gone. Not only were those actually sunglasses, which thank God they were. I was really hoping they were. But that was such a good... It wasn't even a choir. It was like part choir, but it had some lyrics at the end. Probably my favorite one so far. I really like that one. We got the last voice here. Let's hear it. What just happened? Did he just sing in backwards? He just sung in reverse. How's that possible? We got some crazy ass singing. That guy's going ham. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. Crazy. Crazy so far. But I'm curious what they're going to sound like together. So we're going to throw in the beats, see how they sound. That was actually insane. Again, I told you, I knew that beat was going to cut off at the end, and then this guy kind of finished it off with the little bongos. Are those bongos, dude? The beat slapped, I will say that. But now we're going to move on to the effects now and see what we get. Dude, one of my favorite parts is putting them together. Hearing them solo, you really don't get everything. But putting them together is like, wow. It just comes together so well. That little build-up thing, oh, that sounds so good. The bass. But I figured that bass was going to sound good from the start. I knew it. Let's throw in these melodies. Let's hear what we get. Wow, I really like those too. They give a very futuristic, but a very exotic, futuristic kind of sound. I really like the second one here, and I like this, the up arrow one too. But let's be honest here, they all sound really good. Last but not least, we got the voices in here. This should sound pretty nice.
I can't decide what to say. Can't decide what to choose from all these lies that have been told to you. I can't decide what to say. Can't decide what to choose from all these lies that have been told to you.
Oh my lord, you don't understand how much I like this polo right here. I just realized that that's going to meet up with the bass or the beat drop at the end. Oh, I'm excited. But you are going to come with me. We are going to listen to this crazy beat and you're going to watch it. And you're going to like it. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a very Dune-y beat. That was absolutely incredible. That sounded fantastic. Great vibes from this mod overall. Let's get some mentions here, dude. Polos singing the high notes in here, I think it was this one and this one, sounded really good. Really good in the background. This one, best. I think this one's probably my favorite Polo here. Probably why I had him in a lot. And of course the voices. The voices sounded really good. The lyrics in here sounded really good. But we do have a bonus to cover, so how about we go ahead and check it out. That was actually insane. That was actually incredible. Okay, we are going to space. Fitting icon for that. That was great. I feel like this also sets up for more bonuses in the future. Animation was sick, and I feel like this should be a pretty fun... Hey, if there's a bonus, I'll probably cover it in the intro. Fantastic overall, dude. I'm so happy I covered this. And of course, if you guys want to check out this mod, it's going to be down in the description. But overall, I do want to know what you guys think about the mod. So leave it down in the comments, slap it down in there. Don't slap me. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next